Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says Sis. One hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it. Soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I. Gaming. Doc gaming. Sports doc gaming. Oh, shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reefkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome to this Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. It is the Friday edition of the show. It's the last one for the week, and it's potentially the last one for this Friday. I guess it wouldn't be anything more than the last one for this week. I mean, as far as I know, I'm looking at my calendar right now. We're back on Monday, so.
It's the last one ever.
What?
Possible. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, you're just saying that it's a potentially the last one. Like, you never
Yeah.
do know. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't take Monday for granted.
Don't take anything for granted, Chad. That's what we're trying to say. It could be the last one for eternity. It could be the last one till like 72 hours from now. So.
Yeah. Probably more that one.
Yeah, you can bank on the latter there. It's probably a pretty good bet we'll be here on Monday. So, you're not going anywhere as far as I know, and I'm planning to be here. So
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere as far as I know.
unless I don't know, do you want to just take a impromptu trip to somewhere?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go watch some more baseball, shall we?
Ah, that'd be great.
We had a lot of fun last night. Sean and I went to a baseball game up in the Portland, Oregon area. Had a lot of fun. We have a rebellious picture to put into the Discord because Sean and I don't take directions from anyone.
We do what we want.
Yeah,
You can't stop us.
what we've always said. Ever since we became brothers-in-law, we're like, hey, but you know what this means. We have to do whatever we want, whenever we want.
Yeah, we're brothers-in-law outlaws.
Brothers and outlaws. Love it, love it. Good morning. It is the 21st of July. It is Friday. Thank you so much for being part of us. Wherever you may be, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Today we're going to get into some Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Going to let you know the video game headlines you need to know going into your weekend. So excited about that for not only myself, because I get to hear our hashtag video game expert tell us what's going on, but also for you. I mean, it's good to go into your weekend informed. Also, this might be a little spoiler tease. You know, I'd hate to like rain on your parade. We could just wait 10 minutes, I suppose. But I did notice that it looks like Pikmin comes out today.
It sure does, which means I gotta go to the store and buy Pikmin 4.
Spoiler tease.
I was supposed to. I had it on GameFly. I was supposed to bring it to you, but I forgot that it was coming out today. I haven't sent my other games back, so it would be like Monday or Tuesday. So if you're kind of eager, I'd just go buy it.
Yeah, I'll probably just pick it up. But I charged my Switch yesterday.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot of folks who are excited about Pikmin and said like Pikmin 3 was one of the best games of the Pikmin franchise. So I mean, I have a lot to learn. So hopefully get a chance to kind of look over your shoulder, like my son does to my daughter when she plays her Switch and he doesn't get more Switch time. He's like, "What are you doing? What do you got there?" Huh?
Oh no, put that right there.
That won't be annoying, I'm sure. You won't
I
have a
don't
hard time with that. Today, among the days of the day, we should mention birthdays coming up at 6:50 this morning. So if you know someone celebrating birthday, we'll have that ready for you. It is Comic-Con Invite an Alien to Live With You Day. I don't remember that one over the last couple of years.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
Alien says it was pretty okay.
Wish we could, man. Wish we could. Legal Drinking Age Day. It's National Be Someone Day. National Craft Your Local Shelters. Craft for Your Local Shelters Day. National Eduardo Day and National Edward Day. It's National Lamington Day. No Pet Store Puppies Day. Racial Harmony Day and Take a Monkey to Lunch Day.
Nice.
It is. If you had alien invitation to live with you day and take a monkey to lunch day on the same day, you won life. You're actually going to be more wealthy in life than you would if you win like Mega Millions or whatever's tonight. So
now you can play a joke on somebody and they'll never know. You just invite someone to lunch with you and just like snap a picture of them, put it in the Discord, and be like, look at this monkey.
I invited a monkey to lunch.
He has no idea.
In about 30 minutes from now, we'll tell you the story of how a gamer broke the Football Manager record with a 528-year game. That's coming up from Ben Hooper of UPI. And then next hour, we'll tell you about the shark. This is the headline. It says, takes a bite of a fisherman's catch in Massachusetts. But wait till you see what was left of what was bitten. And I think you could have rewritten that as, shark eats the whole entire thing, but maybe what was gently on the line. I don't know. It's an interesting headline. Kind of bizarre. Today's National Junk Food Day, so we're asking you, chat, what is your favorite junk food snack? Now, I went to nationaltoday.com. That's where we get our days of the day. And they had a picture of like a hamburger and french fries as like the junk food, I suppose. And my brain has never like clicked that that's junk food. My brain goes, that's like a dinner. Maybe it's not the most healthy for you dinner, but it's a dinner. I always go to the snack side of junk food, so maybe this is too specific, but I'm just kind of curious, like, what's the like junk food snack of choice for folks?
Mine's almost always some sort of like chip. I'm a sucker for some chips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's that's typically a problem, you know, salty, crunchy snack that you grab it and then you eat the whole bag, and then you're like, oh no, that was like 5 servings. I made a terrible mistake.
Oh man, I was at the convenience store the other day, and they had the Haribo gummy bears section, and apparently they make a version of that's the watermelon, just watermelon gummies. I looked on the back of that thing, and it was like 7 servings, 1 serving, like 39% of your daily value of sugar. And I was like, ooh. Like that is what I want, but I'm not going to go that direction because I will eat the whole entire package. So
yeah,
not the right way to go. I will say, you know those Rice Krispie treat bars that come in the package at the convenience store? They have regular Rice Krispie treats, but then they have the one that's covered in chocolate. Oh my gosh, it's my best friend. Every time, and they made it in a more like thinner and longer format. They used to make them to be a little bit wider, so because they're slightly thinner, my brain goes, oh yeah, and those are the small ones. It's not. It's yummy though, not gonna lie.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so those are the things we're asking you today. What are your favorite junk food snacks? Like I said, we'll have gaming morning show, morning gaming news coming up in just a little bit. You can let us know what your video game headlines are for the weekend as well. Maybe there's something that you're looking forward to. Always invited to share. You can do that in the Discord or the chat. Whatever tickles your fancy. But should be a pretty good weekend. What are your weekend plans too? I think last weekend I was out from the show on Friday. So the weekend before, you said you had a pretty busy weekend. What's your weekend look like upcoming?
I think it's more relaxed, but I also thought my weekend last weekend was going to be more relaxed, and then we did a million painting projects. So I think this weekend's more relaxed. I'm working a baseball game tonight, which will be fun, and then I think we're just hanging out this weekend. Might have there's a family birthday this weekend, so I'm assuming we'll be doing something for that. No idea. Just an assumption.
I'll try to contact the family members involved and see if that's the case. All right,
might play some games.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could play some more Rocket League. It was funny because we were off all last week, and Sean said, I asked Sean, I was like, how was your week while I was gone? And you're like, it was great. I got so many of my Rocket League achievements out of the way.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. and the next stage doesn't open up until Wednesday. So I have a pretty relaxed Rocket League experience right now. Not doing anything.
Six feet below is our teammate for this one. Hopefully, they can rise from the dead, get it? Because people who pass away and decide to get buried, they are 6 feet under. How's the voice sounding to you today? Am I a little bassy?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got done going to the baseball game. We watched a full 9-inning minor league baseball game yesterday, and I think we were done with the top of the ninth because the home team won, so there was no bottom of the ninth. I think we were done at 9, probably like 9:38 or something. It was like a 2.5-hour baseball game. It went really fast.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
But that's supposed to be the big change with the pitch clock and everything. People are supposed to be able to go to baseball games and spend far less time than they used to at the ballpark, and it's supposed to be a faster, more efficient experience. And that especially was like the last 3 innings went like lightning.
Yeah,
it felt like
we went from the 7th inning stretch to the end of the game in what felt like a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was not slow by any means, and so good experience overall. But I'm guessing maybe I was a little more, I don't know, vocal than I realized because my voice is on the struggle bus today.
Well, and we talked, as we do, quite a bit on our drive to the game too. And I felt like by the time we got to the game, I was already like, oh man, my throat's sore. We talked a lot.
So we get around this corner. The drive from where we live to where we were going can often take you through like the backcountry roads as opposed to taking like the interstate. And we got caught up at a construction site and talking to the person leading the stop sign slow line. I think still the technical term for their job is a flagger, right?
Yeah.
And that person, I asked them because it's hot in the Pacific Northwest right now. It's it's in the 80s, if not lower 90s, often. I asked the person, I was like, so do you ever get a sit? And the person's like, no, we never do. I was like, oh, because in the back of the car I got a stool if you're interested. And the person got a kick out of that. So we ended up talking to them. And the person who's working the other side of the whole thing's name was Caleb. And that guy's name was Gabe. And he's like, it gets really confusing, especially because the pilot car's name is Brandy. And the tail car is Randy. We ended up having a good time talking to this person for what ended up being, probably a 20-minute stop in traffic.
Yeah, for sure.
And so then we looked at Waze and we put the little mark on there that we are at a construction zone because Waze didn't apparently know that, or else maybe it would have rerouted us the many different ways we could have gone instead of happening to go to that one specific spot. And we said, hey, you can get through right away if you offer the flagger a stool. Their name is Caleb. Guys seemed nice. Ended up asking me what my name was, and I go, it's Caleb. It was a good stop.
We should have invited him on for 5 questions.
First construction crew employee to play 5 questions GMS.
That's really what we should have done, is just pre-recorded 5 questions.
We had the time.
Standing there.
We had the time, that's for sure. I feel like this blue team... wait, I'm not going to say anything. We have 30 seconds. Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up next. Oh, no. Oh, good thing you were there. I thought I was alone. So, I felt like that game was exactly like one of the opponents we ran into yesterday, where the just defense was so stout that they played well. They just couldn't get anything through. That's exactly the kind of defensive performance we just had.
Absolutely. Whew. Yeah, I had 2 saves. You had a save. Yeah, they weren't getting anywhere.
118 points for Old Hefty, so you get nothing from me when it comes to bingo, and our teammate ended up narrowly being the MVP, so not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Not bad at all.
All right, good way to start. Thank you for being part of it. 6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east. It is 2:25 for those watching GMS in the UK.
You are one of life's
And it
winners.
feels good. It feels good. Well, I'm excited to know that it's not just like my brain that thinks my voice sounds like it's a little bit shot. It's good to know that it's coming across that way.
Yeah. We'll make it, though.
Yeah, we'll do it for you, Chad.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
As long as you pay it back. I mean, we do need some voice flatter. If you could tell us just, how good the old pipes sound occasionally, that'd be fine. Wouldn't mind it at all. All right, let's get the news. Video game headlines you need to know. And for that, as always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, July 21st, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We got some news out of Comic-Con, which is going on right now. The first up, we're looking at Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is coming out for the PlayStation 5 in October. And we have a new trailer for it, so that's worth checking out. There's actually 2 links in here. That's the second link, is this story trailer. Shows off lots of things about Venom and the symbiote in action, so check that out. A good look at a bunch of the characters in the game, including a bunch of the villains like Harry Osborn. Another look at Hunter and the Lizard and Venom, and lots of good stuff. So check out the trailer for sure. But then we also got some details about the limited edition PlayStation 5 bundle, console covers, and a DualSense. Those have all been revealed. So check those out in the first link that's there. The bundle comes with both the console and the DualSense, and then a code for the game itself. And those are going to be available for pre-order July 28th, it looks like. Pre-orders for the bundle, the custom covers, and the DualSense, which can be purchased separately, will be available on July 28th, and those will be released September 1st. And then, of course, the game launches on October 20th. A lot of dates.
Could you recap those again? Just go through them in order, of course, because I need to get my calendar out and jot some things down. I'm not I'm a well-established not comic books fan, as we know. But I saw this case on this Spider-Man console. It looks pretty good.
It's pretty good. It reminds me of the Marvel Spider-Man limited edition when that game came out. But with the black Venom tentacles kind of taking over, which is, part of the game too. So, they did a good job with this one.
Spider-Man 2, how excited are you for it?
Oh, very excited. Very excited. I have lots of games between now and then, so it's in the back of my mind. Because I'm excited for some games between now and October, but I'm gonna play the heck out of this game. I will start it October 20th and hopefully have the platinum done before Halloween.
Well, as you know, Dave Matthews is a big fan too about the games between. The games between Spider-Man and my. Oh. That's not Dave Matthews.
The last part sounded like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Sure did.
Voiced by Dave Matthews. In our next news story, this one's interesting. The Last of Us Part 1 is available on PC now, which is great. And we've talked about how it's fun having these games get PC ports, because then the modding community gets a hold of them and does some cool stuff. Well, we're getting a first-person mod for The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, which I don't know if I want to experience that game through Joel's eyes. It might be intense. Ryan Dinsdale of IGN says that it's getting a brutal and bloody first-person mode on PC. Yeah. They uploaded an 8-minute video of the mod in action, showing the intense and graphic battles of The Last of Us from a new perspective. So you can check that out. That video is linked in the story that we linked in the chat. There is no release date for the mod, but it seems to be on its way to being finished. So hopefully we'll get it sometime in the near future, and then we can really freak ourselves out in The Last of Us.
If we, I mean, it would be scary. Don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying, but if we can enter first, did you hear the zombies coming after us already?
Yeah. Oof, spooky.
Run! They're getting our coffee. All your equipment okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good. If we could get through the very opening part of that though, and not have to experience that through Joel's eyes, that would be really great. Please.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna include like cutscenes and stuff.
Oh my gosh! Please no.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. And once you're on PC and have a first person mod, you're just steps away from a VR mod.
Oh no. I don't know. Yeah, that's the end of the road for me. Hard stop. Yeah. Hard stop.
Hefty plays The Last of Us in VR.
It'd be the last thing I do. What happened to Hefty? Right. He passed away.
If you had to pick one, Resident Evil or The Last of Us.
Oh, Last of Us. Last of Us. At least that's a little bit more. I don't know. There's jump scares and stuff, but I could get used to it eventually, like stabbing the clickers in the neck. Like you kind of get desensitized to it after a while, so that's
right.
Good.
Right. So it's worth checking out. I'm gonna check out the video later. I don't have any plans to play The Last of Us on PC, but I'd love to watch someone play The Last of Us in first person on PC. So maybe that's the direction.
We're taking applications now.
In our last piece of news, something we've touched on before, and now we have an update on it, is the Dolphin emulator for Steam, which is the Nintendo GameCube and Wii emulator that was going to release on Steam, is no more. They've decided to forego the fight and not try to get this out. This is from Tyler Lyles of IGN. This was an open source emulator for Nintendo GameCube and Wii, and it's no longer going to release on Steam, as announced in a blog post published yesterday. The Dolphin emulator project team announced it is canceling its Steam release of the emulator. They say, quote, "We are abandoning our efforts to release Dolphin on Steam. Valve ultimately runs the store and can set any condition they wish for software to appear on it." This follows news that it was indefinitely postponed a couple weeks ago after receiving a cease and desist order from Nintendo. A few days after that, Valve had notified Nintendo that the emulator was proposed to be released on Steam. So Nintendo then requested Valve to stop the release, and it worked. So it's going away. That's too bad.
I mean, at the end of the day, this is probably the right move because, as we know, Dolphin-related games are much like Highlander. There can only be one, and for me, the only one that will ever be, the only one, will be Echo the Dolphin. So,
well, good news. You can play that in first-person mode.
That actually would be really fun. I don't remember the premise of Echo the Dolphin at all, but, getting to swim around as a dolphin? Let's go!
I just remember it being really hard, and I don't know if being in first person would make it easier or even harder.
Right. I don't know.
Who knows? So we'll check it out. The discussion that's been happening a lot lately with stuff like emulators is video game preservation and having legitimate ways to play video games. And there's something like 90% of classic. I don't like beep anymore. It's so frustrating.
Gotcha.
Beep.
Nailed it.
Video games aren't commercially available to play. And so emulators in some regard are really important because it can help preserve some of these games. But I get it not being available on like a major retailer like Steam. I mean, we should do all of our emulation in the alleys and shadows like we always have.
There needs to be a portal to like, the back alley behind the actual video game space.
So, good luck to the team working on this emulator, though, and hopefully they find what they need to be able to get the work done that they want to get done. And I'm sure they will. And always last, but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment, where we take a look at what is out today, like Pikmin 4 out on the Switch. Why even say anything else? That's the game to play. But I guess D-Corp is out on Switch. Sephony is out on PlayStations, the Xboxes, and the Switch. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Brew Pub Simulator. I haven't done this in a while. So you want to be a brew pub? Oh, out on PC.
Thank you. I actually like the idea of this one. You know, you've gotten heavily into things like what was it, Power Wash Simulator? And that one's not for me. But this one kind of seems intriguing because I do remember enjoying a little bit of Roller Coaster Tycoon when it first came out. And then I've talked a little bit about my favorite sim game of all time was Sim Tower. And so like the games where you get to operate something and run it, you know, without actually having to run it is kind of fun, although they take a lot of time if you're going to get really invested into them. But, you know, I've always kind of liked the idea of owning a bar without any of the liability or the requirements of owning a bar. So
this might be the way.
Yeah, I think the best part about owning a bar would be being in charge of hiring the one person who actually has to run the bar, and I never have to talk to, you know, the actual, like, manage the actual bar business at all. That would probably be the best part.
You just want to own it and stand behind the bar and serve the easy drinks, not like the cocktails where you have to like make all the stuff, but like pour the beers and then chit chat with the customers.
You know what? Yeah, I kind of think the last part is accurate. You know what I think I probably want the most is I want to build the bar so I can go, hey, this is where I'll sit. And this is why I'll sit here, because I have the excellent view of the TVs. And then like people walk in and go, oh, whose seat's that? It's like, that's the owner's. I think I'd like that. So, perfect. Yeah. All right, there you go. Brew Pub Simulators out today. It's our name in the morning. Could become name of the month. And if it is, you may have a chance to win it if you're a Patreon subscriber. Find out more at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. And thank you, Sports.Gaming, for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
Anytime.
All right, there you go. It is now 6:38 on this morning radio show that plays games. Keep in mind that Sean does far more than just the news.
Sports.Gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
And today, apparently part of the janitorial crew, he did all of that news while cleaning up coffee out of his keyboard. How about that?
Yeah, piece of cake.
Pretty impressive. You kept your eyes on the ball while also keeping your eyes on the cleaning.
Yeah, and everything's all good.
Nice work. Nice work. Meanwhile, good morning to folks who are rolling in.
Nice chat.
Businesses is here. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here. The Element of One has stopped by. We're asking you today on National Junk Food Day. Yeah, National Junk Food Day. What is your favorite junk food snack? Element of One hit us with hot Cheetos and cheese at times. So you have an option there. I've never had any, even like Fritos, for example, with the hot cheese stuff, because, you know, me and sauce, right? But do they get better when you sometimes add some of that stuff?
Maybe. I would assume so.
Like
hot
Fritos
Cheetos.
and queso?
Yeah. Like hot Cheetos with some queso, or hot Cheetos with like convenience store nacho cheese.
Yeah. You know, I could give that a shot. Like, especially like those Frito pies where you take the bag of Fritos and you put like the taco meat and stuff inside. I can try that.
And then you take all of that and you put it on a pancake.
Take it all and put it on a pancake. Escape Reality is here as well. Said I changed my mobile to dark mode this morning. Man, this is so much better on my eyes.
Nice. Dark mode's always a good option.
It's interesting to me that is the case, but it makes sense, I guess. Probably less light emitting from the device. I think I have almost everything I use on dark mode at this point. So, dark mode duck. When there's trouble, you call DM. Dark mode duck. Escape Reality says Brew Pub Simulator. I'm highly interested in that. Sounds like a type of game. My type of game. Favorite junk food, by the way, it's Oreos with milk, hands down. Now that is a good answer.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah. And that's no offense to Element of One, but you're always going to get me with sweets instead of salty. So I have respect for people who like salty snacks. I'm just not that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, Oreos too, because at the convenience. Okay, clearly I spend too much time at convenience stores. Yeah, because you go there, you'll find like the pack escape of like 7 or 8 double stuffed Oreos, and then you grab chocolate milk chaser.
Ooh, nice.
It's a game changer. Game changer. Happy Friday, y'all. What are your weekend plans? You can find the demo of Boomerang Jack. It's out today. Well, not out today. It's out already. It's been out for a while. Slash and dash through lightning fast boomerang combat, epic bosses, and over-the-top acrobatics. Find it on Steam.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. Also say hi to the animals who live behind Sean's house. Bear, Eagle, and Walrus. It's great to see you this morning. This one's from Ben Hooper of UPI, and it's about a person who breaks a game with a 528-year run, I guess is probably the best way to say it. Ben Hooper writes, a Polish soccer fan broke the Guinness World Record by playing video game Football Manager for 453 days and 15 hours, amounting to 528 years and 137 days of in-game time. This person started playing the sports interactive game in January 2018, and the dedicated player managed his virtual team through 25,084 matches and won 73%.
Wow. That's not bad.
Contract extension. Longest stretch of his in-game career was from with Iceland, and managed the team for an in-game 21-14 until 24-34. You know, I'm no mathematician. We have one who's behind the glass. I'm guessing that's an all-time record for a coach. I don't know many coaches who have spent over 300 years coaching.
No, I don't think so.
Eat your heart out, Vince Lombardi. My biggest achievement, quote, was leading them to 301 national championships, 677 cups and victories in the Champions League, Europa League, and Club World Cup. Quote, I love lesser-known leagues, and I've been interested in this league since I was a kid, plus achieving success with a practically unknown club brings so much joy and satisfaction. Previous record holder was a German player who played for a real-world time of 81 days, 20 hours, a total of 333 years in game.
Wow. Impressive. It is fun taking a lower division sports team and making them champion in sports games. My friend in high school and I used to play NCAA football, and we'd always pick like a San Jose State or a Fresno State and be like, all right, how many seasons is it going to take us to get national championship teams out of this? It's fun.
You did it in the first year?
Usually it took 2 seasons if you were not just turning the difficulty down, beating the crap out of everybody.
I mean, okay, but let's be fair, all right? So, coached for over 300 years and only won 301 national championships. Let's talk about, like, the 20 or so that they missed, okay? What happened there? Huh?
Well, even more, well, I guess it's with that team, yeah. Oh, yeah, what about those 20 seasons?
If we're using,
what a waste.
classic... Oh, sorry.
Beep.
Yeah, we really need to get better at that.
Beep.
There you go. Perfect. Thank you. If we're using LeBron metrics, I mean, that's the thing about LeBron. It's like, well, how many NBA Finals hasn't LeBron won? So, he's been there like 10 times. Like, geez Louise, what do you want from the guy?
We're playing against Kevin Costner.
Oh. We're gonna win this game for Waterworld. Had never thought about that, said Escape Reality. I just grab a box of Oreos, 12 ounces of milk, and they may or not be eaten in one sitting. Okay, so kudos to you for being able to finish a whole package of them, because I can do that. I have tried to stop doing that. Instead, I just follow the definitely recommended serving size of just one row of Oreos, because otherwise, why would they put them in neatly organized rows? I mean, I'm no food package designer, but I mean, there's no reason that they would put them like that if that wasn't what they wanted from me. So,
right. They have them all organized so that, like, especially the ones that are like 3 rows. If me, you, and a friend are enjoying some Oreos, that's a row for each of us.
That's what Oreo is here for. Oreo's here to bring people together. But if you touch one in my row, I will absolutely murder you. Okay. Keep your hand in your own row. All right. I'm absolutely not joking. This is a legitimate threat.
Don't cross the streams.
By the way, perfect timing. I was blowed up as you scored.
Nice. You blew up in celebration.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Kevin Costner's away from his keyboard.
This is for Waterworld!
Is Kevin Costner leaving us?
I mean, Kevin probably has some, like, Yellowstone to shoot or something, so...
Oh, he's back.
Oh, good. Hey, Sean.
Yeah?
You want to know, what they refer to this arena as?
Is it Waterworld?
No, look at all how much field there is. They call this the Field of Dreams.
Nice.
Yeah. Legend has it dead race cars come out of the corn.
If you build it, they will rocket you.
Yes. Or what was the original name of this game? Anamorphic race cars play soccer or whatever it was.
Something.
Yeah. If you build it, the anamorphic race cars will play soccer. I still don't think anamorphic is a word.
Animorphs is a word.
Oh no!
Books here.
I can't get it! Nice job. Wow, that was a great save. Wow. I don't even know what my nice save... I don't want to put what a save because that feels like I'm trolling.
Right.
That was really impressive. Like, do they have a quick chat that says, what a save? No, really.
A little hot.
Oh no.
Oof.
And a lot of anger from the other team. A lot of words out there. Good morning, nice chat to Chat FM says if you build it, they will score at least 24 points. Oh, Chat, thank you very much. Yeah, that's true. That was my promise when we decided to convert our old farm into a Rocket League arena. Oh, I thought Kevin Costner blew you up.
No, I would have been honored.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna wreck it. Well, I tried to fly through and get that goal, and then it left no one back. Oh, you just tried. You couldn't get out back there.
couldn't get around them and the ball to get on the correct side.
Well, it's almost like you couldn't get your wheels on the ground either. All right, 2-2. That's fine. We dominated our first game. Defensively, at least. It was a 1-0 win. Nice clear. Nice clear.
He did not hit it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Oh my gosh. That was a great setup. I didn't even get credit for a shot on goal. That's how much I whiffed. And then my teammate...
You and our teammate are fighting amongst yourselves, so no one was there.
I mean, I thought I had this, and then he bumped me out of the way.
Both were in position,
Yeah.
He smashed through you.
I should have scored, though, so we already should be up 3-2. That's... Okay, made up for it. Woohoo! Would Mario show up? Good morning to I Am the Pizza Babe. It's great to see you. Thank you for making GMS part of your day. Coming up, we have birthdays this day in gaming history. So if you know someone's celebrating a birthday, get ready for that. It's coming up in about 16 seconds or whenever overtime is over. It just kind of depends on...
There we go.
Okay. I got an assist. I didn't even see it. I had my back turned.
I think I helped by hitting our team.
Did you get the pool cue thing?
I didn't, but I definitely pushed our teammate to speed him up a little bit when he hit it. So I'm taking partial credit for that.
That's awesome. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Just like we planned. Perfect. Perfect job. Perfect job. Congratulations. MVP Sports.Gaming.
Thanks.
Yeah. There you go. It's 414 points for Sports.Gaming. I finished with 200. That was kind of a leaky bum moment for a while, but we figured it out and we got it done. So
Just in time.
all right. Good morning. It's 6:52 West Coast time. It's 9:52 out east, and it is 2:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. What's your favorite type of junk food? Great answers so far. Hot Cheetos, maybe hot Cheetos with cheese, some Oreos with milk. Yeah, very good feedback. Yeah, the nice thing about having the Oreos with the chocolate milk chasers, I mean, there's no mess. You don't have to do any of the dipping or anything. You just kind of throw it in. If you like to make it like a little soggy, you take some of the milk and then you kind of hold it in there for a little bit, you know? Just depends. You got options. Want to shout out to Kim Chika. You can join the book club Geeks and Grounds. It's a book of the month club, but with video games. So find out more. You can do so by going to geeksandgrounds.com. All right, let's go ahead and get into birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday, a person who's getting another year older, and you would like us to sing to them very romantically and vivaciously. Is that a word?
It is now.
Or
If it wasn't already.
or hellaciously. Let us know, because we want to do all of that with you, all of you, right now. And Walrus ending the Walrus. Where were you a second ago? I could have used your help.
No, he said you had it.
Oh, that was confirmation.
Yeah.
Phew. Thank goodness. Today is July 21st, 2023, and now I almost got a little bit of a surprise. I was like, oh my gosh, we get to wish somebody a happy birthday. But nope, we got duped. To escape reality, who says, it's my birthday. In 3.5 months, that is. It's your... You have to wait till then, okay? We don't give these things out for free.
Who do you think we are?
These pipes don't work for nothing.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
Chat of him. Oh, Hap. I'll finish that sentence in a few months. You can have the first half now, Escape, but you're gonna have to wait for the. We're like the certificate of deposit of birthday celebrators.
Perfect.
You just put something in the bank and you'll get a cash out later. Do us a favor though. I said do. Go to our Discord. There is a birthdays channel in there. If you would please put your actual birthday if you haven't already. You can always also at Hefty, and we'll make sure to get it onto our birthday calendar. Fulfillment is great at that. So talk to them. All right, celebrity birthdays this morning. Let's start with Jon Lovitz, the comedian, turned 66.
Oh man, 3 more years. I have to wait forever.
3.5 more months.
John has a twin sister.
Okay, if you're playing bingo, ! Bingo, you should. It's a free way to get $10. Does Jon Lovitz's twin sister act?
We'll never know. We only know she exists. Don't know her name. Don't know her career. She just exists.
You know, Mike Rose writes this, but I think it also is part of the Associated Press. You know, they could have done some deeper diving into the information about Jon Lovitz's sister.
Yeah.
Today, actress Ali Landry turns 50.
Her middle name is Jermaine.
Ali Jermaine Landry. Who was the Ali who was in Heroes? Ali Larder. That's who I thought this was. And my brain went, 50? Because I thought Ali Larder was almost our age. But I just looked it up. Ali next February will turn 48, so not too far off. Not too far off. Actor Josh Hartnett turns 45.
Josh appeared in an episode of the Netflix series Black Mirror earlier this year.
Have you watched Black Mirror?
I've seen a bit. I haven't seen all of it, but it's good.
Is it kind of creepy?
They can be. It's like an anthology series, so each episode is its own separate story. And so depending on the episode, some of them are creepier than others. Some are more uncomfortable than others. But it depends on the episode.
All right, here you go. Here's going to be the plot summary to the appearance by Josh Hartnett in the series Black Mirror. This one was called Beyond the Sea. My voice is extra bassy today, so hopefully this comes across. In an alternative 1969, nice, 2 men on a perilous high-tech mission wrestle with the consequences of an unimaginable tragedy. 2 astronauts on a distant mission are able to live their domestic lives on Earth, including being with their loved ones, vicariously through robot doppelgangers who are controlled by them. A tragedy tests the limits of the usage of the doppelgangers. Josh Hartnett stars in Beyond the Sea. Can I tell you a fact about that, or a thought?
Sure.
I've got another confession to make.
My favorite part of that episode was the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was sang by a crab. It was, Beyond the sea. Beyond the sea. We control our doppelgangers in the real world. Under the sea. Screwed it up. Sis says the episode was pretty wild. Okay.
Nice.
I mean, if Josh Hartnett's on it, you know it's wild. So. Yeah. Actress Juno Temple turns 34.
Fun fact, she played PR consultant Keely Jones on Ted Lasso.
So I'm watching Ted Lasso. I'm like, who is this person? She's absolutely great. Has she ever acted before? I went down through the whole Juno Temple IMDb list. Very, very much so. And yet this is what you chose was the most recent role for Juno Temple?
Yep.
Okay.
This was definitely a fun fact. That was just their biggest role or their most recent role.
Yeah, you can mark that on your bingo card. Lots of easy ways to get bingo today, so if you have a chance to play, we're teeing it up for you.
And Hefty has a UK hat on.
It's true. It's true. Chat FM, Beyond the Sea, based on a non-true story. Sounds pretty wild. Today's singer-guitarist Eric Bazillion of the Hooters is 70.
Nice. It's also actor Matt Mulhern's birthday from Major Dad. He's 63.
We've got a drummer birthday.
Maybe a sneaky one here.
Yeah, I had to search multiple things.
Right.
But we have percussionist Tato Melgar of Lucas Nelson and Promise of the Real, who's 46.
Please welcome to the stage Lucas Nelson and the Promise of the Real. Wow, that's a name. Today was Robin Williams' birthday. 2014, I want to say Robin Williams left us. That's almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Also, if you're into books, Ernest Hemingway had a birthday on July 21st as well. So there you go. All right, we're in pretty good shape. It is now 7:01 on this morning radio show that plays games. Let's do this day in gaming history. Let's see what happens on this said day in gaming history. We'll start with the chance for Sean to play Lawsuit or Not a Lawsuit. We turn the page to 1982. That was the year, Sean.
82, too early. Not a lawsuit.
Bob plays a didgeridoo. Your answer's locked in. You said Not a Lawsuit. 1982, Atari signs a deal to make a video game based on the film E.T. the Extraterrestrial for release September 1st. There's a $25 million royalty payment for Steven Spielberg.
I'm sure that'll
Correct.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Surely that video game won't go down as the apparently worst video game of all time.
No, everyone will love it. It's E.T. What's not to love?
Now, I remember watching the CinemaSins for Ready Player One, which was a Steven Spielberg directed film. And there's at the very end, there's something to do with Atari. We'll try not to spoiler tease this for you if you haven't had a chance to see it.
Spoiler tease.
And there's a list of Atari video games on the wall at headquarters where they're doing all this research. And they don't actually list E.T. They write it a different way. It's like the extraterrestrial alien or something like that. And it makes me wonder, was that a Steven Spielberg call to say, don't put my movie in with this video game lot?
Yeah, could be. I guarantee it was a discussion. I just wonder who was involved in that discussion.
Maybe it was Skynet.
Good point. Good
Could have
point.
been Skynet.
2004. We'll get to that in a second. How about 1996? Nintendo releases the Game Boy Pocket handheld video game system in Japan. This thing was 4.19 megahertz Z80 processor with 8 kilobytes of RAM, 4 gray shades, 4.5 by 3 by 1 inch size, 4.5 ounce weight, 2 times AAA power. The unit for about 8 to 10 hours. It cost 6,800 yen. Was it like $60 in the US?
That's not bad.
Now in 2004, the United Kingdom's High Court rules that a modified PlayStation 2 chip that can circumvent copy protection violates Sony's intellectual property rights. The court rules that the individual selling the chips violated the European Union copyright directive.
Correct.
Lawsuit.
Perfect.
Oof. It's rare that we get a legal moment on this show outside of the U.S.
Yeah, and so late.
We did learn that Judge Fern Smith, Ol' Fern as we call them, retired in 2003, actually went to UK and prosecuted this. I guess judged it.
Fern Smith, so busy.
Legal did. 29 XSeed Games releases Little King's Story for Nintendo Wii, and in 2017, Nintendo released Splatoon 2. That was for the Switch in the USA.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. That's this day in gaming history. That is our first hour of the final show for the week on this July 21st, 2023. Next hour, we're gonna get into the list of the day, and that is going to be iconic junk foods on National Junk Food Day. So stick around, get your sweet and savory tooth ready to go. We'll have that coming up next hour, as well as sports. Final hour crew. We'll give you a chia, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. It's Gaming Morning Show. Good morning to KJ. Good morning to Gabe Pride. We'll come back. Hour number 2 is next. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Gaming Morning Show.tv.
Strolling in the darkness, yeah, all night. Need nobody's help, cause I'm my own light. I just wanna be somebody in my life. The race is peaceful, so I don't know how to put up a fight. I kiss my struggles, but I'm putting up all my might. I kiss my problems, but I don't let mine go out of my sight. But still, sometimes I waver, but I promise I keep up. I keep moving, this ain't over until goodbye. I miss the darkness and see a shimmer of cold light. I'll fly, come to the sky and soar above. Oh, high goodbye. I miss the darkness and see a shimmer of cold light. I'll fly, come to the sky and soar above. Oh, high. I hope you're ready for bars. Lost direction, I got no poster. Was fighting alone, yeah, I got these scars. Was growing to episode, darkness game over. Not over. I was high with bad emotions. Now it's time for me to get sober. Yeah, I failed and fell down many times. Not ashamed of it, not gonna cover. In life, you gotta take a step. Walk the right path, follow your map. Sometimes strangers might be friends, and friends might be a trap. All you need to do is keep moving and follow your path. I miss the darkness to see a shimmer of cold light. I'll fly, come to the sky and soar above. Oh, high goodbye. I miss the darkness to see a shimmer of cold light. I'll fly, come to the sky and soar above. Oh, high.
That story we'll tell you about next hour. And later this hour, you remember the corpse flower?
Sure.
This thing apparently is like a really awful smelling thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be one that blooms.
Like, once a year. Nice.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Sure, it's nearby.
Shucks. You know, this is a little side hobby of Sean's. Sean's often tracking where all the corpse flowers are.
Have a map.
Recreational corpse flower follower. Sports.gaming.
I have a particular set of skills. I can find corpse flowers.
You're like the corpse flower toucan. Just follow your
my
nose. Taste it, but feel it. It was that pungent.
Yeah. In your soul, you feel that candy.
Candy's in your soul. Vendetta says post-zombie apocalypse McDonald's menu. Yeah, can you imagine post-apocalypse gaming morning show? Hey, it's Happy National Flesh Fries Day. Which fast food restaurant has the best flesh fries?
Gross.
Yeah. Yeah, flesh flies is too... You can't do back-to-back FL words. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that's tough.
Ba 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 ba.
I'm decomposing it.
Gnome.
This day in gaming history, otherwise known as we read things on the back of our handheld video game systems. Dane says, I don't have a Switch, but still my favorite one. I'm hoping to have one, but it's way too expensive. Yeah, this is what was surprising. So this Game Boy Pocket that came out in 1996, it debuted in Japan on this day. According to kpulse.com, came out at 6,800 yen. It was only about $60.
It's not bad.
Yeah. I'm surprised. Good morning to Dungeon
plays
Master.
all the Game Boy games.
KJ, best handheld I've ever had in order. Game Boy OG, the one that Sean has. Game Boy Clear, which I believe was just the Game Boy, but was transparent. So again, this is the era.
Yeah, do you want me
of
to
the
hold that
90s.
one up too?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's cute. Why is that funny? Why is that funny, Ryan?
Just like I remember.
You didn't see it?
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamers. Gaming Morning Show. Good morning. I think the sleepiness is getting a little bit real. Sean and I were at a baseball game yesterday, and we got home just past 11 o'clock on the West Coast, and woke up about 5:30 this morning. I felt like I was pretty ready to go. Now after like that first break, I'm like, man, I'm a little sleepier than I thought.
Yeah, me too. It's gonna be a long day.
Did you go to bed right away?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. Luckily, I got home and everyone was in bed and mostly asleep, so I didn't have any responsibilities. I just got ready and went to bed.
Good morning and nice chat to Scott Chick, who's here.
A warm welcome to our deputy cat petter, Scott Chick.
Just went and pet Hefty Floof, who came in from the morning outing. It's great to see you. Sleepiness is a deal. I've just woken up from a nap.
Nice.
Where'd you get Dino Dance?
It's a so KJ put it in our chat when she came in, and it's just a Twitch Global emote, but it's super cute. I think that might be my favorite Twitch emote right now. He's
Oh
so
yeah,
cute.
good morning to KJ, who walked in right at the end of the last hour. It's nice chat to you.
Nice chat.
Head of culinary arts for this morning radio show that plays games. That is kind of cute. Yeah, it's a little back and forth animated Dino Dance. Kind of thriller vibes.
Yeah, he's cute.
We're talking thriller.
He's so happy.
Coming up, we're going to tell you about some of the most iconic junk food. We're going to do that here on Junk Food Day, National Junk Food Day. What's your favorite type of junk food? I like how we've kind of covered one sweet, one savory between you and me. And then, of course, I think a couple folks from the audience have chimed in. We've gotten one of each from them as well. I talked about there's these like really long, almost as long as like a maple bar that they make, where it's a Rice Krispie treat, but it's chocolate. And then my favorite part of this, and I think you've heard me talk about this before, Sean, I love things that kind of taste like preservatives because they just it's so amazing. This bar is clearly probably that. It has the Rice Krispie treat, the marshmallow flavor that you'd expect, but it's Cocoa Krispies, and then they have this like layer of chocolate on the top. That's all well and good, but they have some sort of like fake marshmallow rubbery chocolate like bits that are like sporadically in it.
That sounds pretty good.
So good. I'll be right back. I gotta get a Rice Krispie treat. Oh, it's been a while since we heard Miss Theo.
Yeah, it's been a while, yeah. You
Miss
said
Theo,
the magic words, though.
I did. On Instagram, you can find Miss Theo if you were so inclined. And there's a music video for the song So Good that Miss Theo has learned to sing. Mel B's here on YouTube. Great to see you. Thank you for being here.
Nice chat.
Something a T-Rex can do with its short little arms. Kind of do the little dance. Also, Scott Chick chimes in with chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets is a good one.
Now, Scott Chick, if that's considered junk food, then I have some bad news for myself, which is a staple of my diet might be junk food.
Yeah.
What we've started to do, and this isn't any better, it's just tangential, is there's like chicken strips that you can get, and then you can now buy the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic sauce in stores. So we've just been buying that, tossing the chicken strips in that. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
It's quite tasty. I have done that.
Yeah.
Recently, in fact, we had that for like a lunch in the last few days. It was really tasty.
We were pretty impressed with the ballpark food yesterday. I had chicken strips as like my second thing in a fish sandwich, a flounder sandwich.
Don't ask about the crab stuffed flounder.
Chicken strips, probably the best value in the ballpark. And big shout out to the person who handed me unused drink vouchers at the end of the day. We ended up getting water with them, but still, kindness, spread it.
Yeah, those were probably $5 waters, so it pays off.
Kudos to you. Mel B says, invite an alien to live with you day is about Mork and Mindy. We have a different interpretation because we lost a friend named Alien Anonymous, and if you ever want to check out one of my favorite moments from the show, it happened like in the first 3 or 4 months we were on the air. Go to YouTube and search Pretty Okay. That's why we often tell you that today is pretty okay. So. Sorry, I had to get the audio fixed. That was weird. Good morning to Blake Javelin on YouTube. Have you ever eaten the Black Whopper? Didn't they make a Whopper that had like a different color bun? Or maybe they had one that was like green. Didn't they have like a green bunned Whopper one time?
I don't remember green, but I'd believe it.
Yeah, I think they made one with a black bun. Yeah, it, no, I haven't, to be honest, because, I don't really eat fast food hamburgers. I just have never found them appealing, which is not their fault. It's mine. I know plenty of people who like fast food hamburgers. But that's a good point. Like, junk food could be part of the, like, the junk food discussion, right? Like, I imagine there's not a lot of fast food that's good for you, right?
Right. Yeah, so I think that works for junk food for sure. It's not what I think of right away when you're like, what's your favorite junk food? I don't think fast food, but I think it fits.
Yeah. I do have a weak spot, Blake, at McDonald's for the frozen like Cokes, and then they came out with one that was a frozen Hawaiian punch. Oh my god, that thing is great. they have like frozen Minute Maid and some other choices. So. Blake says, I hope you don't cook your own hamburgers. The fry industry has perfected the art of preparing burgered ham products. What are you having for dinner tonight? I'm having burgered ham. That's good. That's good. Well, good morning. We're a morning radio show that plays games. Thanks for stopping by this morning. We're going to have some Rocket League, and then we'll have our list of the day, top 10 iconic food, junk foods. So, favorite for KJ is chips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that.
Any specific kind of chips?
Not really. Any of them are good. Sometimes I just want salty and crunchy, and anything from a basic tortilla chip to a Dorito or a Cheeto, any of those will do the trick.
You know, I've been on a Pringles kick, which I realize is a crisp and not a chip. Also, I recently looked at the ingredients for Pringles. Ugh.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
That's a mistake.
That was a mistake. I don't know how those basically become a solid object after reading the ingredients list. So, almost knocked you out of the way. Oh, I was so close, so close.
Bingo.
Congratulations, getting a bingo. You can win a $10 gaming gift card with Gaming Morning Show on Monday's episode by going to gamingmorningshow.tv/bingo. Get this hour's bingo card. When certain things happen during the course of the show, you can put an X on your bingo card, and if you get 3 in a row, then you are qualified. 1 entry into the Wheel of Names coming up on Monday's show, and you too can be a loser to Drew Mega. An exclamation point bingo. Good morning, a nice chat to Keith Anthony, 89. It's great to see you. Thank you for being part of this morning radio show that plays games. It's National Junk Food Day, so we're asking you, what is your favorite junk food? And I said junk food snack, but yeah. I mean, clearly fast food has its place on the junk food family tree.
Yep. And if I was gonna go like fast food or restaurant-based junk food, I'd go like fries or tots.
Oh, tots are very good. But you know, tots are potatoes.
Right.
So that's good for you.
I think you fry them up and throw a bunch of salt on them, or preferably some Cajun seasoning. They're not healthy.
Are you gonna doctor right now?
Yeah. Well, and this is something we've had to reteach mother-in-law. Is we'll be cooking a meal, and we always try to include a veggie, because you know the kids should have some sort of vegetables from time to time. And she'll be like, "But we're cooking potatoes." I'm like, potato's not a vegetable in the way we're trying to incorporate a vegetable.
For those who may not be familiar, Sean and I are brothers-in-law. We married sisters, and so our mother-in-law is the sister's mom, and so yeah, often comes up in discussions on the show, especially when it's National Cheesecake Day, because one of the absolute best cheesecake makers in all the land. Keith Anthony says Nando's. I love that answer. One quick follow-up. What's a Nando?
I don't know. What's a Nando with you?
Because I was thinking it was going to be like a nachos thing, and I was like, no, maybe it's like a brand of like a crisp or a cookie or something like that that I just don't know, because Keith, I believe, is based in the UK. All right, well, look at that. Are we 3 for 3 today?
We're 3 for 3.
How about that? Yeah. Stay for the morning radio show, but get here for the cracked Rocket League gameplay.
You are one of life's winners.
Sports.gaming was MVP, and I scored less than 100 points. It's perfect harmony if you'd like to win a bingo game. Don't have to go far. Don't have to go far. Let's see. Mel B says potatoes are a vegetable, but okay.
potatoes aren't necessarily healthy like you would want from a vegetable.
Right.
So culinarily they're vegetables, but nutritionally they're not vegetables.
And also, that's the other thing. If you're just joining us, Sean is a doctor, so that's good, sound, nutritional advice. Can you give nutritional advice?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Perfect.
I can give general medical advice. I can't give specific medical advice.
Gotcha. General medical.
You say, I stubbed my toe, what can I do? I can't explain that, but I can tell you that if you're eating just potatoes for vegetables, you're not getting enough nutrition.
Life hack, the way to get fresh fries at McDonald's is to order fries with no salt. Okay. And then do you apply your own salt?
Yeah, but you have to order salt with no fries.
Nando's is a South African multinational fast casual chain that specializes in Portuguese flame-grilled peri-peri style chicken. Founded in Johannesburg in 1987, Nando's operates over 1,200 outlets in 30 countries. Their logo depicts the rooster of Barcelos, one of Portugal's most common symbols. It seems to me that maybe Scott Chick picked that up off the top of their head.
Maybe.
Coincidentally,
sounds tasty though.
Do not Google that.
Coincidentally, Keith Anthony says Nando's is a South African multinational fast casual chain that specializes in Portuguese flame-grilled peri-peri style chicken. Founded in Johannesburg in 1987, Nando's operates over 1,200 outlets in 30 countries. Their logo, also seen as sort of a mascot, depicts the rooster of Barcelos, one of Portugal's most common symbols.
Yeah, but see, Keith Anthony cited his source.
Yeah, Scott Chick, make sure you give some footnotes there. What are you doing? We expect more from you, Scott Chick. Accuracy is number one on GMS. Oh, no, Scott Chick just explained it. Keith was clearly in Scott Chick's brain.
Keith, get out of there.
Yeah. Did you ask permission to steal all that knowledge? I mean, come on. Parliamentary procedure.
I want to try some Nando's.
Let's see. Vodka's made from potatoes. Does that mean vodka is a vegetable? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's actually vegetable sauce. LBC's eat more than just potatoes, 550 milligrams of potassium. Scott Chick said, Keith was clearly in my brain, straight out of my brain, and also loves a cheeky Nando's. Look, I am a deputy cat petter. Isn't that enough? Yes, you've done what you needed to do. So. All right, let's do a list of the day. This is going to be iconic junk foods. This comes to you courtesy of, I love WatchMojo, watchmojo.com. They do videos on these kind of things, and then they are also very kind to put their transcripts online. So this is from watchmojo.com. Top 10 iconic junk foods. Rebecca Brayton was the one who did the voiceover for this. If you want to find it on YouTube, I'm sure you can. So let's give you the top 10 list of iconic foods, junkie style, which includes
1, 0.
Number 10 on this list is Cheetos. There's lots of different types of potato chips. You could go Doritos, you could go Lay's, Pringles, as I mentioned, which again, don't read the ingredients. But if you're looking for puffy, cheesy cornmeal snacks, nothing's more satisfying than Cheetos. They've been churning our fingers orange since 1948.
Nice.
Yeah.
9.
Number 9 is a Krispy Kreme donut. I'll allow it. The company's been producing pound upon pound of these golden glazed rings of deep fried sexiness since 1937. Wow, I would not have guessed Krispy Kreme is older than Cheetos.
Yeah. It's before they had whatever makes donuts, yeasty dough, before they ever had cornmeal. So,
Yeah.
Also, I think my takeaway that's pretty okay already, Sean, is that Cheetos are cornmeal. I had no clue. Should I have had a clue?
I don't know. How often do you think about Cheetos?
We don't talk about Cheetos.
8.
Number 8, iconic junk foods all time. M&M's. I mean, if you think about it, what's your favorite kind of M&M?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Well, it's definitely one of two varieties. It's either the peanut M&Ms or the peanut butter M&Ms. Now, if they could combine those two, that hands down would be my favorite. I kind of like the Crunch Bar looking ones. I don't know what those are called. Cookies and cream, ugh, disgusting. And I don't like the salted caramel ones either. Traditional ones, I'd rather just eat Skittles. But okay, I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to say peanut butter.
I didn't. Did you? I guess I did ask it generally, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That's the voice of Bob. Bob's letting us know Bob's favorite type of M&M. Anyway, we all know that they melt in your hand, not in your... What? We all know they melt in your hand as much as they melt in your mouth. That's not the tagline. Watch Mojo.
Oh, and if you meant color, green, I guess.
The green ones melt the least in your hand.
Is that science?
Oh, yeah.
M&M's since 1941. Snacks are way older than I realized.
7.
Number 7 is KFC fried chicken, which stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken Fried Chicken. Founded by Colonel Sanders in 1930 as a competitor to burger-based restaurants, KFC has become one of the most popular fast food chains on Earth, thanks in large part to its secret blend of herbs and spices. I love herbs.
I like spices.
It's our
Together.
powers combined.
KFC.
Perfect.
Thanks, Bob.
All right, number 6.
7.
Number 6.
6.
Thank you, Bob. Jeez.
You're welcome.
Pizza Hut pizza. I like how they added a second pizza in there. But yeah, meat lovers, stuffed crust, a whole bunch of different choices. Delicious fast food pizza that's been around since 1958. And if you want to know how the deep dish pizza is made, we can talk offline. So
5.
Number 5 is Pop-Tarts. This is a good one. It came along when breakfast usually consisted of toast, cereal, or eggs. A handful of frosted pastries filled with fruit that you could just throw in the toaster had a pretty big impact. The original was unfrosted and it debuted in 1964. It's not very well known for its nutritional value, but it was a hit that since spawned every flavor variation under the sun. Yeah, some pretty good ones.
4.
I do like Pop-Tarts. Oreos on this list. Escape Reality earlier talked about having Oreos with milk, so that's a good answer there. Lots of different types of Oreos, too. I mean, Oreos are over 100-year... Oreo is over 100-year old, but yeah, lots of different choices. I recently tried the s'mores. Pretty good.
3.
Number 3 is Twinkie. Golden sponge cakes with creamy filling. Created in 1930, they were originally filled with banana cream, but that was replaced once bananas were rationed during World War II. Since the urban legends have multiplied, they include Twinkies are the food equivalent of cockroaches. They survive atomic blasts. They never expire. All myths.
2.
Coca-Cola is on this list. Yeah, I guess we were talking about junk foods. I guess you could get into beverages if you wanted to. But Coca-Cola is on this list. Refreshing, 1886 was when it first showed up. And apparently it was originally a medicine, according to Watch Mojo. There was also some trace amounts of cocaine. Things have changed a little bit from what they started with. But it's one of the most closely guarded secrets in the free world, according to Watch Mojo, in terms of the recipe, the formula that it uses. Coca-Cola.
1.
Nice. And you know what Coke goes really well with? McDonald's Big Mac and fries, which is number 1. This is their most famous offering at McDonald's. It was introduced in 1967. The Big Mac isn't just a burger, it's a symbol of capitalism, globalization, and Americana. There's a lot of stuff in that little box.
So there you go. There's a whole bunch of stuff to share with you on this particular morning radio show that plays games. It is now 7:34 on this morning radio show. Thanks for being part of it wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Yeah, coming up, we're going to have sports coming up at 7:50 this morning. So thanks for making us part of your day. Let's see. That list of the day from Watch Mojo, you can find more at WatchMojo.com.
Nice.
Oh, did I say 7:34 in the morning? It's 10:34 on the East Coast, and it is 3:34 for those watching GMS in the UK. There. Right. Yeah. Junk food. Lots of choices. And it makes me wonder if, we're based in the U.S., so it makes me wonder if we have many more choices than people have in other places for really, really good junk food. So
That's for sure.
Keith Anthony was wondering, did you say deep fried sexiness?
I did. Those weren't my words, but I did read them.
He did read them right off the page. According to Chat FM, EU junk food is illegal. Yeah, like what's the worst thing that's available in the EU to eat? Yeah. Would you do the opposite?
Yeah, I mean, you still have junk food. At least when we visited London, there's still junk food to be had. It's just slightly less carcinogenic.
Black market fries can be bought from dark alleys. Didn't we reference dark alleys already today?
Yeah, that's where we do all our emulating.
Why are we spending so much time in dark alleys? I thought we were on the up and up. Here's some more fun facts. This one happens to be from nationaltoday.com. Have you ever wished for a day where you can eat absolutely anything you want? Well, that day is today. National Junk Food Day is celebrated every year on July 21st, dedicated to the foods we like to snack on. This isn't your average cheat day. Today you can eat junk food for every meal. Popularized in the U.S. in the 1950s, junk food is usually, by definition, high in fat, sugar, salt, and calories. They're also high in deliciousness. Junk Food Day is the perfect day to treat yourself. On this day, you're allowed your favorite junk foods without any guilt. So go ahead, add the extra cheese on that burger, or go out for that order of fries. Today, you're allowed some ways to celebrate. As we mentioned, eat your favorite junk food, or throw a junk food party. Anyone want to come over for a JFP? The only thing that's better than getting to eat junk food is getting to eat it with your friends. So invite over some folks for a junk food potluck party. No green leafy foods allowed, just everyone's favorite cheesy, fatty, carby foods.
That sounds fun.
Could get kind of gross, though.
Oh, yeah, it's a terrible idea, but it sounds fun.
Everybody wants some JFD. Coming soon from Iowa's JF Downs. JFD fried chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite chicken that's made by a 3-letter acronymed establishment. Eat your heart out, Colonel. Chat FM says they used to have cigarettes in the UK. Doodle-doo. Labeled to help anyone with bronchial illnesses. I have a photo of a packet from the 1960s, I think. Are you saying it was supposed to be medicinal in that respect?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yep. Do you think they legitimately thought that, or do you think that's 100% marketing?
Ooh. I think it was marketing.
Wow. Because they had to know, right?
They had to know.
Not to go full conspiracy theory, but come on.
Right. Like they maybe didn't have an idea of like exactly how bad it was. But I have to imagine they knew it wasn't like a bronchial treatment.
We think this is bad, but we don't know how bad. So let's label it as a treatment.
It's medicine.
Perfect.
You can news if you wanna.
All right, here's the story that we're tracking on this morning radio show that plays games. It is now 7:38. Earlier, we told you the story that a person played Football Manager for a real-time amount of 453 days plus and amounted to 528 years in video game time. Now, we have one that's called this, from a headline perspective, A Shark Takes a Bite Out of Crime.
That's not what it says.
It doesn't say that. This is apparently a shark that took a bite out of a fisherman's catch in Massachusetts. But click on this link that we provided in the chat, because this is not somebody who's getting a little nibble of their catch. A captain of a charter fishing boat in Massachusetts was reeling in a bass when a shark jumped out of the water and took a bite out of crime. The person was a firefighter and boat captain, and was reeling in said catch when the shark had other plans. Quote, the shark grabbed it and flipped over. Everybody was in awe. Parker reeled in the catch, discovered that all that was left was only the fish's head. Now, this is what I'm saying. And granted, the bass isn't like huge, but when your headline says takes a bite, I expected like it to be missing part of its like hindquarters.
It's not huge anymore.
You can see it on the left side of your screen. The shark sightings are common in Cape Cod this time of year, according to the captain. Quote, it happens every day. It's not an oddball thing.
That seems like an oddball thing to me.
Apparently, if you're going to be a boat captain in Massachusetts, get used to the sharks.
No, thank you.
Bingo.
Congratulations again to Dungeon Master KJ, second bingo of the morning. Welcome Jasper to today's game. Season 10 tournament winner. I have no clue how that person scored over the top. Chad FM asks, did we hear about the news of a lioness on the loose in Berlin? It got filmed catching a wild boar in Berlin?
Yeah. Yeah, it escaped and is wrecking havoc.
That's nuts. Is it a zoo lioness?
I think so.
Wow. That's like something that was, remember I Am Legend?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a scene where like a lion like gets a deer?
That sounds right.
Oh, look at that! Look at that. Score it, Jasper.
Oh, Jasper.
Oh, Ryan!
Oh, Ryan.
Missed the shot. Ow! And they're going to score it. Okay, good. Man, I had another. That's my second net wide open shot that I've missed today. This game is so hard sometimes.
With net wide open.
In your defense, Jasper missed it first.
Well, yeah, but like I had the perfect follow-up. I was a good teammate, just trailing the shot. Oh, apparently the lioness, according to our sources, Chat FM, has since been either captured or otherwise contained permanently.
Or is he saying it's not a zoo lioness anymore? No, it's free.
You're going to go back to the zoo. Oh, yeah, you bet I am. Okay, credit, though. I believe this person's name is Kion the Wolf. And I think they have a wolf, like, avatar on their banner. Crap. Okay, let's focus up. Are we ready?
Well, you remember when you were bragging about us being 3 for 3?
Yeah, I do. And then we ran
at
into...
that point, we were doomed.
Well, to be fair, we actually are playing a full team this time, so... And we ran into top speed, so... Oh, sorry. That person almost scored from that angle. Dang.
Yeah, that was close.
All right. No time like the final 3 minutes. That's what I always say.
Go, Jasper.
Nice save.
Top speed was there again.
Yep. Top speed, more like goalie save speed. Got him. Sorry? Perfect. Set it up just the way we wanted. You were like, hey, Ryan, come bump me midfield and Jasper's going to score. Check this out. No one's worried.
Now we got this.
Have them right where we want them. Oh, but that... There's no way. Do I have a stack of C4 on the bottom of my car? That's the only way I would have been blown up there. Jasper. Nice.
Jasper.
Great center.
Thank you.
Did you tell yourself great pass?
I missed, and I was trying to hit a nice shot, and I missed.
You can't hit them all. You had the nice shot, or the nice pass. You can't hit them with all the buttons right. You know, that was a nice pass, if I do say so myself.
Nice pass, me. I should have told myself thank you.
It's important to have self-confidence.
Oh, that's not where I was expecting that to go.
Nice job, Jasper. Out of curiosity, I don't know why I held off on that, but I did. Out of curiosity, do you get more force from hitting the ball with your nose or flipping?
It depends on lots of things.
I buzzed the tower on you there. Because I've gotten into this mode where I always flip, and it makes me wonder if I'm not getting as much velocity on the ball now.
Oh. Oh, it didn't come. Oh, that one did.
What's that? Sports is next.
Sports.
Yes.
Nice.
Just like we planned.
I was trying to get over there to boop it in, but I didn't even need to.
I mean, I was trying to get an angle, but I was like, I can't get one, basically. All right, here we go. You get a second hour overtime, chat. Oh, I didn't see them. Nice save. Nice job. No, just ignore me falling over in the backfield. It's fine.
Ryan, you're in a car. How'd you trip?
I did. The light. The
Life finds a way.
Oh my gosh. All right, minute 15 in. Oh no, that's over my head. Please be there. Oh. Hey, remember when we were 3 for 3?
I do remember that.
82 points. I feel like I played better than that. Congratulations to the Rocket Renegades Esports. GG.
It was still a good comeback.
We said not to call it that, but
You are one of life's winners.
Sports.
82 points. I thought it was better than that. Hey, next hour, let's play Chia, shall we?
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's your weekend plans, chat? This is the final show of the week, and we have one more full week of July next week, and we are planning to be here for the whole entire time. So if you would like to hang out with us, you can at gamingmorningshow.tv. I am Hefty Goof. That is sports.gaming on the left side of your screen. Absolute pleasure to have you along for the ride this morning. We have, time for some sports.
Sports.
Right now. Sports is brought to you on this morning radio show that plays games by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. 7:50 West Coast time, 10:50 out east. It is now 3:50 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It's like, sports. We're going to check in with the Columbia Fireflies, the Lake Elsinore Storm, and the Jersey Shore Blue Claws. These are all our teams that we've adopted from minor league baseball, but we can tell you yesterday, on good authority, attended by Hefty Goof, Sports.Gaming, and Hofbrew, that your Hillsboro Hops defeated the Eugene Emeralds by a final score of 5-2?
5-1.
5-1?
5-1.
Oh, we beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, despite walking the bases loaded, they did not give up a run.
Get wrecked, Sasquatch.
It was Sasquatch.
Out of curiosity, if a Hillsboro win corresponds with a home run that ends the game in the bottom of an inning, right? So it's a home team victory. Many would call that a walk-off victory. Do they call it a hop-off victory?
They should if they don't.
Home run, right? You with me?
We should write an email.
Home run, right? You're with me?
Uh-huh.
Person hits it over the fence. They know it's gone. They round first. They round second. They get to third, and then they just go boop, 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 boop. Hop all the way.
Hop the rest of the way.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's a hop off. Makes sense. Let's start with the K-Laugh Memorial Golf Spot. This is in honor of our longtime head of research and development, K-Laugh. The Open Championship in progress. Royal Liverpool GC. There are 1, 2, 3 atop the leaderboard that are still playing, and there's one about to tee off in 10 minutes. Those are your top 5 competitors in round number 2. Your leader, and done for the day after a -6, Brian Harmon of the United States has a 5-shot lead over Jordan Spieth and Tommy Fleetwood, although those two are only through 6 holes at the furthest. So they have a long way to go at the British Open, the Open Championship. WNBA scoreboard yesterday: Connecticut 82, Atlanta 71. Your Suns 16-6 on the year. Sparks lose at Minnesota. Lynx 73, Los Angeles 70. Phoenix 6-15 after an 80-62 win over Chicago, and Las Vegas continues to roll a 20-2 record after a 79-63 victory at Seattle. Your Seattle Storm are 4-17 on the year. I will check in with the Women's World Cup in just a moment, but right now, let's see what the baseball scoreboard has in store. I can start with the Columbia Fireflies at Myrtle Beach, the middle of a 6-game series. And back-to-back wins for the Fireflies. First time that the Fireflies have had back-to-back victories since the 3rd and 4th of July and the 6th and 7th. Okay, it hasn't been that long. But yeah, win 4-1 over Myrtle Beach. Get wrecked, Pelicans. Your Fireflies were victorious.
Nice. And then going over to Jersey Shore, the Blue Claws were at Winston-Salem for their 3rd game of the series. Coming off a 3-game losing streak, really struggling a little bit, and they let it go to a 4-game losing streak. They lost 11-13. So sad. But then we go to the west coast to the Lake Elsinore Storm, who were hosting Rancho Cucamonga for the 3rd time, and of course Thursdays are Thursday Bites presented by Shamrock Food Company. And they demolished the Quake 18-0.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's a rough game.
2 touchdowns and 2-point conversion and a field goal?
Nah, I think it was 2 touchdowns and 2 safeties.
No, I looked it up. It was actually 6 field goals. Did the Mets win, chat? Did the Mets win? Please let us know in the chat. Sean, check in with the World Cup going on, and I believe you said that the United States plays today?
Yes, they play tonight at 6 p.m., so you can check that out. They'll be playing against Vietnam in the group stage. And last night we had Canada playing Nigeria. That game finished with an exciting 0-0 draw. And then early this morning we had Switzerland 2-0 over the Philippines.
There you go. Yesterday, Australia and New Zealand were both victorious as well. The kickoff tonight for Vietnam USA, yes, is set for 6 p.m. Pacific time. I have Spain beating Croatia, I bet, 3-0 today. Nope, that is Costa Rica. All right, you asked. You didn't ask. I asked. Did the Mets win? Sean, did the Mets win?
No.
Narrowly avoided the sweep of the White Sox. Right? They had to just play a 3-game series. Yeah, won 11-10, 5-1, but yesterday lost 6-2 in New York to the White Sox. Later today, we'll be playing at Boston for a 3-game series against the Red Sox, and then you get a Subway Series Tuesday and Wednesday against the Yankees, and then they're off to face the Nationals at Citi Field. So there you go. The Mets did not win. All right, and that's your sports. Sports brought to you as always by King Ray.
Sports.
Element of One says, "Are you ready for fantasy football? I retired. Are you ready for fantasy football?"
Oh, well, I retired when you retired.
Yeah, we retired.
You were my draft manager.
I was your GM. No, I wasn't. Actually, I just literally was your draft specialist, wasn't I? Long story short, Element, I didn't like fantasy football anymore because it took too much of my time. I did like the draft, and that was about it. This is a good question, though. Element goes, do you have any good sleepers? And we're going to extend this just a touch because last year, Sean gave you one of the best sleepers in fantasy football. So think about that. Do you have one, or do you want to think about it and give us one on next week's show?
I'll have to think about it. I haven't done any research into anything. Usually I would have by this point in the season, and I haven't. So
is it Amon-Ra St. Brown was who you picked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
From
that was a good one. I felt really good about that one.
Detroit Lions. So it'll turn into a new segment on our show, which is which USC player will become great as a sleeper in the NFL. Sleepers with Sean. I like that one. Ooh, how about we call it Sleeping with Sean?
Perfect.
Get some attention. Next hour, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And Chia.
Sports.
It's Friday, July 21st, 2023.
Try, give you love to borrow, just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to.
Man, I'm telling you, we've long said this on the show. Mid-July, want to be a drummer? You got to be born in mid-July. So, but definitely not. I think it was October where we had our drought of no drummers. So, yeah, don't get born in July. October. Anyway, this is this day in gaming history. We're going to start with 2001. Square releases Final Fantasy X. That was for PlayStation 2 in Japan. The game cost $35 million to make. You didn't have to pay $35 million to buy it.
Oh, that's good.
I'm really excited for this new release. I'd like to purchase it. How much, please?
It's only $35 million.
Oh, that's why the price tag, though, says $34,999,999.99, because it makes me feel like I'm not spending $35 mil.
Yeah. Seems like a deal.
Strategy. Your die, especially with pumpkin spice Captain Morgan.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
I'm on board. Melby on YouTube, good morning and nice chat to you. Thank you for making us part of your day. It's great to see you. Let's do a list of the day.
Nice chat!
This one has to do with our topic of the day. We've been telling you, and rather asking you, what is your favorite mobile game? Because today is National Mobile Games Day. No, National Words with Friends Day, which is a mobile game. So we go to goodhousekeeping.com. Interesting. For best mobile games to play with friends. Interesting. The last time you picked up a copy of Good Housekeeping?
Every day.
Oh, I didn't know that. Avid reader, huh?
No, it keeps falling down. I keep picking it up.
Because of Good Housekeeping. You don't want it sitting there on the ground. It'd clutter your house. We're happy, quote, to reunite the owner back with their furry friend, and the driver was able to deliver the package, most likely ordered through Lamazon.
That was a quote from the officials. The Lamazon thing.
Facebook. You can see the last three letters of llama is Amma, and you might know about Amazon, the place where you get all your packages from.
It would be a better joke if llama was pronounced llama. Lamazon.
It is now.
Do you guys want to meet Llama?
The package llama. Good morning, KJ. Welcome to the show.
Nice chat.
Let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And so what your job is to do now is to guess letters, or you can take big swings like Chat FM just did.
That's a big swing.
The category is desserts and sweets, and Chat FM would like to see pudding. So show me a double D.
D. No.
Good morning to Downs.
Now that's a big swing.
Grapes, sponges. Let's go S.
S. No.
What did you say? Did I say something weird? I think that was Sean.
You just wanted to see something.
I just sit over here with my
can't blame you.
There was nothing else for me to accomplish anymore.
Nice.
It's like Sean's pole vaulting career.
But you know what they say about a jump roping career. It's full of ups and downs.
Sure is. Ups and downs.
Yeah.
Get it?
Little hops.
We all remember the Konami code. The one that starts up, up, downs, downs. Beep, boop, beep, boop.
Nebraska loves it, yeah.
I don't think that's how the I don't think that's the Konami.
You don't remember the Konami code? It's up, up, downs, downs, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo, boop. So you remember, you grab your controller, you hit up, up, down, downs, and then you go boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. 30 lives in Contra. That's how it works.
I speak for the Penguins. I speak for the...
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award. And the clip of the day. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is the final hour crew on Friday, July 21st, 2023. Happy Friday. What are your weekend plans? What are you looking forward to doing over the course of the weekend? We would love to know. I am Hefty Goof. That is sports.gaming. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS and on many of the other platforms like Instagram and on TikTok at Gaming Morning Show. Great to see Bear, Eagle the Mathematigal, and Walrus the Handy Thesaurus. Any weekend plans for the animals? Do they often just kind of do their own thing, or do you make arrangements for them?
No, they do their own thing. I usually don't see or hear from them at all during the weekend.
I mean, if that blind shuts, they're just skedaddling.
They're gone. I mean, especially when it's such a nice day outside.
Yeah. Good thing that there's never bad days in their world.
Just all beautiful weather.
The weather looks nice, Bear.
Get wrecked, Walrus, or Eagle. Bob doesn't even acknowledge their existence.
Let's ask Eagle the Mathematical.
Oh, never mind. Apparently Bob does.
Okay.
My fault. I am so sorry, Bob. Do you accept my apology?
Not really.
Wow. Wow. No one holds a grudge like Bob holds a grudge.
For sure.
Hello to the final hour crew.
Just changing the subject. Good morning to the final hour crew. It's great to see Dungeon Meowster KJ Escape Reality. Happy birthday in 3.5 months. The Element of One. It's great to see you as well. Chat FM has been with us for a good amount of the show as well. Keith Anthony 89. I was JF Downs. Fantastic to see you as well. Scott Chick has been with us. Official deputy cat petter of this morning radio show that plays games. We've seen the likes of many others through the course. We've seen Blake, we've seen Mel B, we've seen Businesses, and Gabe Pride. It's great to see you all. If I missed your name, if you're listening or lurking, thank you so much for being part of the show, because it's what we want for you. We want you to be able to enjoy the show however you want to, wherever you want to.
Hello, FHC.
Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. Can we get to 3,000 balloons today?
I hope so.
You just have to believe, chat. It's that simple.
No.
Unless you're Bob. Bob's going to get very angry. So, it's fine. At least we found out what Bob's favorite M&M was.
Yeah, finally.
Beep boop, beep boop.
We've been asking forever.
You're welcome.
Perfect. All right, let's play our audience game. Here we go.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
2,058 banked balloons are in our pocket. And the other one's playing the piano.
Analist Morissette.
But we do know that we have a chance to maybe get over 2060 if things go well today. Animals is your category. Chat FM Proactive Ford. Proud of you for that. Also, I'd guess Mountain Lion is your category as animals, but slowly retracted that. Did I say slowly? Technically, it was very quick.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah. An E for Mel B.
E. Correct.
An N in a good morning, nice chat to Quiet I Am Gaming.
N. Yes. Yes.
Good morning and nice chat to Intelligame. It's great to see you with an R and an A from Quiet I Am Gaming.
R. A. Ding, ding, ding.
Give a shout out to Intelligame, who will be streaming likely right after our show around 9 a.m. Pacific time, if not very often around 9 a.m. Pacific time, connecting video games with the real world. Here's a Mel B M.
Yeah, Intelligame, always a good watch. I was lurking around during some Control yesterday. It's such a good game.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Control content as well, which it seems to be kind of a big highlight for IntelliGame. Like Josh has been pretty happy with how good the game's been as well.
Yeah, it's great.
Tuna is a guest from
T.
Yes, Bob, I was getting to it. Jeez Louise.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
Bob is saying the name of it before we click on it. Bob is just so going this morning. So going. Did you slow down, friend? My gosh.
Incorrect.
That's a big swing.
Wasn't that big? It's bluefin tuna. Okay, let's just read
It's a
read the letters.
moderately sized swing.
Cracked.
All right, there you go. There's 5 more banked balloons. We have so many balloons. Again, what you see on your screen, you see how that 3 is kind of cut off a little bit? That's not the framing of the game into our scene. That is so many balloons that they were not prepared for anybody to have that many. I just want to point that out. So. All right, hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed summer? Because it's here, and you should have fun on a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Coca-Cola is still on your side. Is this the only commercial they have now?
Well, hey, it's better than when we were slinging mortgages at you. So
That's true. Or boat loans.
buttload of boat loans from GMS. KJ says, since Bob lives in Ryan's studio and seems to be struggling during the game, it counts for bingo. Wait. Are you trying to get a bingo, KJ, out of Bob struggles with a game via Ryan?
Well, this show is going downs the drain.
Guess not, apparently.
Also, is Chat FM trying to say a bluefin tuna's not an animal? And then Quiet agreed.
What is a bluefin tuna then?
Are fish not animals?
Just a sec. Oh, here. I got an easy way to solve this. We didn't have to go to the Google. We can figure this out real fast.
It's time for Ask Jeff. It's time for Ask Jeff. Ask Jeff.
I don't know if we've ever called Jeff this late. That hurts. That hurts.
Now we'll never know.
York.
That hurts. so IntelliGame said for sure it's some great storytelling in action. Thanks for being there. And Quiet was trying to basically retweet with the carrot instead of saying that about control.
Chat snuck in there with
Chat sabotage Quiet. We're just getting this handed right now from Quiet I Am Gaming, who claims that bluefin tuna are not animals and has doubled down on that. More information coming up on a future Gaming Morning show. Refuses to acknowledge it whatsoever. Also, this shit's in from Chat FM. Pepsi's more of a spring drink. That's why we're getting all the Coke summer ads. Should we play the game?
probably.
Sports. Someone guessed football. How about an O? Ready?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Mel B has confirmed it for us. I looked it up. It is an animal. It's a tuna. That's blue. Thank you very much, Mel B. Are there any bluefin tuna in control? One of the 6 classes of animal, I wanted more precision. Oh, I'm sorry. We didn't give enough precision to Chat FM. That's our fault. That's our fault. Coming up tomorrow in our new science segment.
Shaquille O'Neal.
A guess of Shaq O'Neill from Downs. Let's go T from Quiet.
T. No.
Okay. I'm now having this moment of realization that we spent so much time laughing at all the hilarity that was in chat. We're gonna end up losing this, aren't we?
Yeah, that seems accurate.
Yeah. An A and an L.
L A. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Hey, Sean.
I've been there. Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, it was not the right way. I thought it was A and an L. I was gonna be like, if you'll be my bodyguard, I'll be your long lost pal.
La.
B R.
Yes.
Yes.
Burr.
Ballerina. Ballerina. Ooh, Chat FM.
Now that's a big swing.
Ballparks won't work, but quiet.
That's a big swing.
Billiards will.
Nice.
Quiet is.
Cracked. Cracked.
All right, there you go. We had Chat FM get Tuna. Quiet got Bluefin. I guess technically if you have someone other than Quiet, Copia, or Kalaf got the answer right and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth, you can go ahead and select it on your bingo card. Chat FM says, I was in the ballpark, though. With ball. You got it. Nice work. And Buck White was in the billiards. Some way, somehow, we narrowly escaped getting another chance at, the 69 suffix of don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. We get another crack at it tomorrow, but still. We're so close.
I don't think we're going to get it tomorrow.
That was fun. That was fun. Good segment there, Chad. Nice work. Nice work. We're proud of you. All right, it's now 8:18 West Coast time, 11:18 out east, and it is 4:18 for those watching GMS in the UK. 5 balloons again. We are so good. 2 appearances from Miss Theo today. Last we left Chia, we were playing this game with Sports.Gaming and myself. Of course, I'm here. And it's been a lot of fun. We've been trying to make some progress because we've been spending a lot of time in the factories.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we finally got to a good place where maybe we have a chance to kind of progress in the story, do you think?
Yep, yeah, I think so. We just need to clog the chimney using explosives. And I took it upon myself to collect some explosives and get to the chimney.
That's helpful.
So that'll speed things up a little bit.
All right, here we go. This is Chia. We've been playing this game for a good amount of time.
Also, I changed my outfit. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah. What did we select? We have some pants and a light jacket?
That's like a bomber jacket.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and a backwards cap. Boop, boop, boop.
What's the game audio status?
Oh, yeah. I have to switch this.
Ah!
Dead. There we go.
Oof.
Come back.
Chia looks in some pain. Playing the role of game audio today will be Hefty Goof.
You should be getting it.
Did you say we should be?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me look over here.
Oh, wait. I bet I could do this. Hello? Settings, come back.
Settings come back. We blame ourselves because we were talking how well everything was working. Yeah, I got nothing coming through on that one. Wait, now I hear something. Okay, we got some. Delicate said she was really upset about the lack of game audio, wincing in pain. All right. What'd you just throw in there, by the way?
Those explosive rocks.
Telecube says, there it is. A little quiet. I am gaming.
I'm gaming.
National Junk Food Day. I'm currently got my hands in a share bag of crispy M&M. I can assure you they are not going to be share. We're doing a little spy work here. There they are again. So were they being scheduled for transport?
Maybe. But now I've blown up the chimneys. Everyone knows you can't transport prisoners without chimneys.
Oh. If only they had taken off toward those gates just a touch earlier.
Right? He started running too slow.
Oh, and that's like our secret hero.
Thing. Yeah, I keep forgetting about this guy existing.
Listen to the epic music.
Yes. This game goes from having like 0 audio to this music.
No, oh no!
Oh jeez.
Maybe it was
Had I known they were just gonna blow the whole thing up, I wouldn't have bothered with those chimneys.
Maybe it was a good thing that the prisoners didn't run toward the gate right away. Maybe they're far enough back that explosion didn't hurt them.
I don't know though. This game already showed the bad guy eating a baby, so like, it's not beyond them to just blow up all of the prisoners.
Huh. Getting some audio echo. Let me listen. This is kind of like an origin story. Good, okay. He's okay.
For now, he has terrible internal bleeding.
Oh my gosh, that's so dark.
Is this gonna be our mom? Or our sister? Or our aunt? Or some other female relative?
No.
Oh no, the internal bleeding!
I said he was gonna be okay.
Yeah, you jinxed it, just like our 3-0.
Stop it. It's not my fault. I did not think that this was how this was gonna go.
I had my suspicions.
You really thought that we would lose the dad?
Ever since the baby eating.
And then we're just sailing off? There was no...
Well, I mean, we still got a bad guy to fight.
What about our friend? Is she also dead?
No, she's here. See?
No, not the hero, the girl in the purple that we kissed.
Oh yeah, she's dead to us. You know, we're a kid. We're a kid. Relationships come and go.
Oh my gosh. You were so heartless. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, that was intense.
But
I do like how out of the cutscene it just put me on the boat, so I don't have to fumble with trying to get to the boat.
Well, through your tears, you should be devastated. You should be shaking right now.
Yeah, she seems okay. I was gonna say, we're just shaking hands.
I was wondering if there was... I mean, have you seen that there's not technically an answer?
Yeah, she didn't confirm nor deny.
Mon pays, ma terre, mon amour. Je reviens. Je reviens. Voir l'eau de ma terre. Je reviens. Revenir. Je reviens.
That went. It felt like it went really quickly from sabotaging the factories to an explosion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So clearly they knew what they were doing when they shut the gates. That's awful.
Yeah. Diabolical. Oh, we can play some music? I haven't done this in a while.
Have a great day, KJ. Thanks for being here for the devastating ending to this. Well, I don't even forward to the ending, but...
Look at her fingers.
Good morning, friend. This will still be one of my favorite parts of this game, is all the musical breaks.
Yeah.
Has anyone charted, is Chia actually playing the chords correctly? Animationally?
I think she is.
I missed some of the lyrics. It makes me wonder if this is like a mournful song.
I missed.
Roll credits. So this was Awa Seb's game, and we talked about how when we first started playing this is a lot of origin out of New Candalonia, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm wondering is, like, for the people who wrote it, like, was any of this story, like, true in their life? You know what I mean? Did somebody actually lose a father or grow up without a mom? Part of the writing team or the creative team. Was there a memory of sitting by a fire with a family member that... Brenda goes, did she grow up? No, just got reunited with maybe her mother. Again, we have not had a confirmation yet, but it seems very much that way. But not necessarily an autobiography about the baby eating. Yeah, earlier Intelligame said exactly what you were talking about with, the baby eating was pretty wild.
Yeah, was not expecting that.
But this game has had a couple of those moments where I think we've said something to the effect of, surely that's not going to happen. And then that thing happens.
Yep. All right. She left us a note, and it was signed your mom, so that's official confirmation.
Unless that note was given to her by her actual mom, and she just left it there for Chia to find.
What a coincidence.
When does the objective get a DNA test show up?
Oh, we're going out here. Okay.
I guess it's giving us a meet your mother on, so I bet we haven't. But why wouldn't you just go with her?
Yeah, why'd she leave me in the middle of the night?
I'm worried this is for plot.
Yeah, is something bad gonna happen?
Wait, now I'm confused. Downs just said, I ate a baby.
Yeah, that checks out.
Oh, okay. You're just accepting that for what it is. Gotcha.
That light's warning us about all these rocks. I should probably stay over here.
Jump the rocks. You got this. Chrissy Aiken, good morning again. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you. This time for the final 30-minute crew. Nice work.
Nice.
The FHHC. We were telling you the story yesterday how we got stuck in Oregon construction traffic and had about a 20-minute conversation with the construction employee, the flagger of the group, named Gabe, and talked about being in his final hour. We gave him a FHC shout out.
I don't think he understood.
No, but he was also on the radio. I'm sure if he wasn't distracted by the radio, he totally would have understood the reference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you going the right way?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have the little thumbtack.
Yep. We're going that way.
For anyone who's completed this game, how close are we to the end? Does anyone know? If you're just joining us, Chia's father, Chia's main character, was kidnapped, held, seemingly hostage with many other people from this. Is it 2 islands, right?
Yeah, 2 main islands and then some smaller ones around it.
And we just saw the person who kidnapped all the people shut the gates on the compound and blow it up. And Chia's father, who I presumed fine, passed away.
Yep.
And apparently we lost our first love. And I don't know why they didn't show... I mean, they showed her on the ground, but...
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if she makes a comeback.
Oh, yeah, Brendan, he died. Was under some concrete.
Yeah. Internal bleeding. Gets
Right.
you every time.
No, Brendan goes, what? This game is it's twisty and churny and pulling on the heartstrings-y.
We're almost there.
Thank you, Quiet. We're at chapter 8 of 10.
Nice.
But so it looks like you're going away from the island.
No. Well, I'm going away from the big island to the small island.
It's that far away?
Yeah.
No, this is new, right?
No, we've been here.
Oh,
It's just the weird, under the sea island.
I've seen this place. Oh. Looks like the frozen island that Elsa goes to. Oh, not anymore. Now it's not very frozen. You just have reckless abandon. One thing that Sean's enjoyed more than anything in this game is spiriting animals and then throwing them off of cliffs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time.
Also, all the people who make the trinkets, do they ever wonder where the hell they've all gone?
Yeah, we kind of just steal those. I don't think we have permission to take them.
No.
We just take them. Climb up.
Melby says ice cream, donuts, cakes, pies, chips, lots of things. Yeah, there's lots of good junk food out there. Happy National Junk Food Day to you and yours. Oof. It's quite the climb.
Alright, I'm here.
Mother.
Mom?
Is that a finish line?
Yeah, there's races we can do. Let's take a look. Is there... Specifically, we're going here. Perfect.
Oh, maybe up on top there?
Hi, Mom.
Who's this?
Il y a encore des choses que tu dois savoir. Tu sais où chercher.
Was the banyan tree nearby?
It's over here.
Oh, I thought it was sending us to another island again. I'm like, man, they just have us going all over the place.
I think I see it over yonder.
Do we know who that person was?
I think we met her the last time we were here.
Okay.
In real time, that was like 2 months ago, though. So I'm an old man. My memory's not what it used to be. Hey. Hi, banyan tree.
Yeah, if you want to end up watching all that unfolded at the very beginning of us playing this game, you can catch the VOD. But that was really a bummer.
That was a heavy episode of Chia. All right, we've done one of these before. Wander through the forest and get story.
This reminds me of the I think they were called Wisps in Brave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Kind of like Mother from Tangled, except more consumption of the children instead of absorbing the hair energy. Maybe that God could have tried that first.
Turns out he didn't need to eat any of those kids.
Not a very long time ago, or a very long time ago. A woodworm?
A woodworm? I'm assuming he's escaped since then. I do think this is a nice way to progress story. She's on a spiritual journey. That's cool.
Is Pui Dua the main bad person?
I think so.
Well, we'll get through this story chat, and then we're going to wrap things up for today.
We also have that gift.
Are we royalty?
Maybe.
Do we need to eat the thing that eats the children? Oh, that makes sense.
I'm stuck. Go.
So how long has this been happening? Because when we first started the story, it seemed like Chia and Dad were just kind of hanging out in relative peace.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
By the dozen. So was the Queen's newborn our sister?
Maybe. That would make sense.
Chrissy says that's some pretty neat bamboo art. I had the same thought. I'm curious if that's, again, inspired by real life. Yeah. Oh, wait. Is
Yeah.
the Queen the older woman?
No, I think the queen is the younger woman and our mom, and the older woman is the one that trained her.
Okay.
Maybe.
Gia gets out of the tree and goes back to that campfire. You couldn't just told me, just send me off on this quest, and you could have had a conversation. All right, there you go. That is a Chia, the game we've been playing. Game we've been playing for a good amount of time. Like you said, we probably started this maybe it was right around what time it came out on PlayStation Plus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which was when it came out. Was when it launched on PlayStation Plus. Okay. So.
Yeah, there you go. It is now 8:43 West Coast time. We'll have to hustle toward the end of the show. 11:43 out east, 4:43 for those watching GMS in the UK. Very quickly with a recap of the video game headlines you need to know. As always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Friday, July 21st, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We talked first this morning about some Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is coming out in October. We now know what the limited edition PlayStation 5 bundle, console covers, and DualSense look like. Those are available for pre-order later this month and will be released on September 1st, ahead of the game launching in October on the 20th. We also have a new trailer for the game, which you can check out in one of the links that we just put in chat. So go check a look, all that stuff. Then we talked about The Last of Us Part 1 and its PC version getting a first-person mod. So if you want to play a terrifying game in first-person mode, you can do that at some point. We don't know exactly when the mod's going to launch. It does not have a launch date yet, but it is in the works. So we will be able to play that game through Joel's eyes, which could be fun, could be terrifying. And then last, we talked about the Dolphin emulator, which was expected to release on Steam, was put in a delay, an indefinite postponement a few weeks ago, and now it is officially not coming to Steam. It has been canceled. The open source emulator for Nintendo GameCube and Wii will not release on Steam. You can find more from the Dolphin emulator project team as to what they might be doing with the emulator instead. We'll check it out. Out today, we had some highlights such as D Corp and Pikmin 4, both out on Switch, but our most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Brewpub Simulator, out on PC.
All right, Brewpub Simulator is our Name of the Morning, could become Name of the Month. We'll find out soon with Gaming Morning Show. Sports.gaming has to leave. Do you have a quick takeaway that's pretty okay?
My takeaway is that rest in peace, our dad and Chia.
Oh my gosh, brutal. Good job being right.
Yeah, that's my curse.
Crushing my soul. All right, everyone say goodbye to Sean. We'll see you again on Monday.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm Hefty Goof. I'll take you the rest of the way. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? What's something you learned from today's show? If you missed any of the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News, you can rewind the VOD and go all the way back until 6:25 a.m. Pacific time. That's when we have that available for you. Takeaways are pretty okay. Billy Thundergun, teammate of the Match Award winner today. Chat FM, consistent from beginning to finish, and I'll also give you credit for, is a bluefin tuna a fish? Honorable mention to Mel B for the, yes, it's an animal, it's a fish, it's a tuna that's blue. So give you credit for that, Chat FM. Very good show all the way through. Honorable mention to many of you others. Great job, especially second hour crew. A lot of contributions throughout the course of that time. Element of One gets a big shout out today for coming up with the new segment that I'll share with you coming up in our takeaways that are pretty okay. Let's get you a clip of the day, and then we will send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch. We went not to a direct follower-in-law, but we decided to go almost to a what's that thing where like a deep rabbit hole of follower-in-law. So we'll get you somewhere there if you're watching on Twitch. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look! It's the clip of the day. Toot toot. Founded in Johannesburg in 1987, Nando's operates over 1,200 outlets in 30 countries. Their logo depicts the rooster of Barcelos, one of Portugal's most common symbols. It seems to me that maybe Scott Chick picked that up off the top of their head.
Maybe.
Coincidentally,
sounds tasty though.
Do not Google that.
Coincidentally, Keith Anthony says Nando's is a South African multinational fast casual chain that specializes in Portuguese flame-grilled peri-peri style chicken. Founded in Johannesburg in 1987, Nando's operates over 1,200 outlets in 30 countries. Their logo, also seen as sort of a mascot, depicts the rooster of Barcelos, one of Portugal's most common symbols.
Yeah, but see, Keith Anthony cited his source.
Yeah, Scott Chick, make sure you give some footnotes there. What are you doing? There you go. There's your clip of the day. A combination of a Nando's explanation from Scott Chick and Keith Anthony. One of the answers for our question of the day, which is, what's your favorite type of junk food? And we found out a little bit about that particular chain. All right, my takeaway that was pretty okay is I learned today that, according to Element of One, Sean has a new segment for GMS, and that is Sleepers with Sean, which is about fantasy football advice. I ended up taking that and changing it to Sleeping with Sean, which will certainly be a little bit more appealing, even though it'll provide the same exact content. So, Sleeping with Sean coming up next month during sports. We are going to send you, if you're watching on Twitch, over to Nausicaa Gamer. Welcome. I like playing multiplayer games, and I love interacting with my community. Let's have fun together. Streaming usually Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, but that can change, so make sure to give a follow. This is somebody that we found starting at Fluffy Pancake, who's one of my favorite people on the internet, the founder of Player vs. Hunger, and I clicked on suggested channels, and about 5 or 6 clicks later, ended up getting to Nausicaa Gamer. So if you would be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we would truly, truly appreciate that as well. We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend, whatever your weekend plans are. I know Dungeon Master KJ had answered that for us earlier in the show, so I hope that you have a fantastic weekend, whatever that entails for you, KJ, before you head to Jet. Hanging with friends for games, cocktails and crochet, Barbie movie, and some D&D, which sounds like a pretty delightful time. I had a great time with you today as well. We'll be back, of course, on Monday, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. I would normally send you the best moments, but honestly, I didn't clip that much. I think I clipped that clip of the day, and that was about it. So we will see you again on Monday for more Gaming Morning Show. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Gotta be the moment. Gotta do it when no one's around. Gotta be strong and I can't be proud. I can take myself out of this game. It feels like hell. Remember to still be humble. When people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me.